Toyota recently announced something that has even major companies like Ford, Tesla, and BYD thinking. Yes, we're talking about the new Toyota Land Cruiser FJ, a car that has shaken up not just the SUV market, but the entire auto industry. While other companies are racing towards electric vehicles, Toyota has once again surprised everyone by presenting its old beast in a new style. Its design is reminiscent of the classic FJ Cruiser, but hidden within lies the power that could change the course of the coming years. People on social media are saying that this isn't just an SUV, but Toyota's answer to the entire EV race. Imagine, when the world is worried about charging stations and battery range, Toyota has made a move that could change everyone's game. But now the question is, what engine technology has Toyota used in this car that has shaken up the entire auto industry? And when the era of electric vehicles is all about, why has Toyota launched this powerful beast now? We'll answer all these questions in this video, so before continuing, be sure to subscribe to the channel to be the first to see such authentic and interesting auto updates. The very mention of the Toyota FJ Cruiser conjures up images of a car that isn't afraid of off-road terrain, but rather the paths themselves bow before it. Its story isn't that of an ordinary SUV, but rather that of a legend that redefined off-roading. The FJ Cruiser's roots date back to the 1950s, when Toyota first introduced the Land Cruiser FJ40. During that era, this car, which spread from Japan to the world, wasn't just a vehicle. It became a symbol of trust. Whether it was mountains, deserts, or swamps, the FJ40 became a companion everywhere with its power and reliable engine. This earned it the nickname, the Unstoppable Legend. As the auto industry evolved over time, so did the form of SUVs. But the FJ Cruiser always held a place in people's hearts, with its rugged looks and powerful performance. When Toyota brought back the spirit of the classic Land Cruiser in 2006, it was named the Toyota FJ Cruiser. The car created a sensation as soon as it hit the market. Its design was completely different from other SUVs: round headlights, a square body, and a retro look reminiscent of the Land Cruiser of yesteryear. People felt as if an old-time hero had returned to life, only this time in a more powerful form. The FJ Cruiser wasn't just an SUV, it was an attitude. People said that this car didn't just show you new destinations, but rather gave you the courage to reach places other cars fear to reach. This car won the hearts of off-road enthusiasts in America, Australia, the Middle East, and many parts of Asia. Its most distinctive feature was its rugged nature, a body-on-frame platform, a powerful engine, and an excellent suspension system. Whether it was high mountain roads or the sands of the desert, the FJ Cruiser held its own everywhere. From 2006 to 2014, the FJ Cruiser's era was at its peak. But as the era of electric and luxury SUVs arrived, Toyota gradually discontinued the model. And that's when the wait began. A long wait. Millions of fans around the world hoped that Toyota would one day bring back this legendary car. Campaigns called "Bring Back the FJ Cruiser" began running on social media, and people called it their dream car. Now that Toyota has announced the return of the Land Cruiser FJ in 2025, fans have rekindled that old enthusiasm. People feel as if the hero of their youth has returned. But this time, the story is even more interesting, because the new FJ not only brings back the old look, but also combines Toyota's modern technology and hybrid power. For the old generation, it's nostalgia. And for the new generation, it's a powerful new beginning. The engine technology. When Toyota unveiled the new Land Cruiser FJ, the first thing people noticed wasn't its design, but its engine. This was the part that got the entire auto industry thinking. What technology has Toyota incorporated into it that's causing headaches for other companies? While every brand is racing to develop electric vehicles, Toyota has once again proven that the future isn't just about electric vehicles, it's about smartness. And from this very thought, this new fifth-generation hybrid engine is born, which is set to change the game in terms of both power and economy. Now you might be wondering, what's so new? Toyota has completely upgraded its old hybrid system. This engine now saves 12% more fuel and delivers more power than before. But the real wonder lies in its dual nature. It runs on both petrol and electric power, meaning you don't have to worry about charging, yet still get the quietness and efficiency of electric cars. This is what has made companies like Tesla and BYD wonder. If people start to prefer cars that don't need charging yet still deliver electric-like performance, where will the future of EVs go? Toyota has called this engine a smart hybrid powertrain. It features a highly advanced engine control unit that analyzes hundreds of times per second when to use petrol mode, when to provide electric support, and when to combine power. This makes the engine's response fast, smooth, and delivers excellent mileage. Its thermal efficiency rate has exceeded 41%, a record for any petrol engine today. Most interestingly, this engine has been specifically tuned for off-roading conditions. This means that if you're climbing mountains or traversing desert sand, the engine automatically shifts to power mode to increase torque. And when you're on normal roads, it switches to fuel-saving mode. This adaptive system is the biggest strength of Toyota's fifth-gen hybrid technology. The biggest challenges in the EV industry are range, charging, and cost. Toyota has answered all three of these questions with its hybrid engine. Imagine, while other companies rely on charging stations, Toyota has created an engine that independently determines when to use electric power and when not. This is why auto experts are saying Toyota has chosen a path that is more practical than electric. This engine is leading some to say that Toyota hasn't just dropped out of the EV race, but has instead forged a different path. Because charging networks are still weak in many parts of the world, in regions like India, Africa, and South America, people want vehicles that are powerful but don't have to worry about charging. And this is the Land Cruiser FJ's biggest advantage. An engine designed for every country, every weather, and every terrain. In addition, Toyota has added the E4 all-wheel drive system to this engine, which powers the rear wheels separately using an electric motor. This means the vehicle never loses grip, even on hilly roads or slippery surfaces. This system retains the rugged DNA of the old FJ Cruiser, while adding new generation hybrid technology. The power remains the same, but the brains are even sharper. Now let's address the question that's on every car enthusiast's mind. Will the future be all electric? Toyota's answer is clear: no. The company believes that every country's needs are different. EVs are suitable in some areas, but not everywhere. That's why Toyota is pursuing a multi-pathway strategy, integrating technologies like petrol, hybrid, hydrogen, and electric. And the new FJ Cruiser is a living example of this approach. Performance and power. The true strength of the new Toyota Land Cruiser FJ lies in its performance. At first glance, it's clear that this isn't just any SUV, but a true beast, built to take on any terrain. Toyota has designed an engine that perfectly balances power and efficiency. It features a new 2.4-liter turbo hybrid engine that produces up to 330 horsepower and 630 Nm of torque. This means that the roar of this SUV is palpable. Whether it's mountain roads, muddy tracks, or desert sand, the FJ moves like a E-type monster everywhere. Toyota has tuned its performance in such a way that the driver feels complete control of the engine at every moment. Its torque delivery is extremely smooth, meaning power is delivered immediately as soon as the gas is pressed, without any jerk or delay. This is its biggest feature because in off-roading, this is what decides whether a vehicle will be able to cross difficult terrain or not. Its suspension system is also very advanced, which easily absorbs the shocks on rough roads. Toyota has even strengthened its chassis, so that this vehicle provides excellent stability even with a heavy engine and hybrid system. Now let's talk about its fuel efficiency and low emissions. Such powerful SUVs typically have low fuel economy, but this is where Toyota has changed the game. Thanks to the 5th-gen hybrid system, this engine saves 12–15% more fuel than before, while also reducing carbon emissions. This means you get tremendous power while minimizing environmental impact. This is what's called smart performance, power and responsibility combined. Toyota has also equipped the SUV with the E4 all-wheel drive system, which powers the rear wheels separately via an electric motor. This means that when you get stuck on a slippery surface, the vehicle automatically increases grip and pulls out without skidding. This is what makes this SUV the king of desert and mountain roads. Its ground clearance is also very high, allowing it to navigate rocky terrain without colliding with any obstacles from below. Speaking of its driving experience, this car feels incredibly balanced. The engine sound is also very controlled. Despite its power, it possesses a smoothness that gives it a premium feel. Even when the car is running in electric mode, it's nearly silent. And as soon as you need extra power, the engine instantly shifts to petrol mode for a boost. Toyota says they haven't created just an SUV this time, but a machine that can adapt to all driving conditions. Its unique feature is that whether you're driving on a city street or on a mountain trail, the FJ is always ready in its beast mode. And this is what sets it apart from other SUVs. Design evolution. If you want to see the magic of nostalgia and modern technology combined in one vehicle, the new Toyota Land Cruiser FJ is the perfect example. It feels as if Toyota has resurrected its classic FJ Cruiser, but this time in a more stylish, advanced, and powerful form. Its design evokes the rugged identity of the old FJ, that square body, muscular fenders, and strong stance, but now it has a new, modern touch that makes it fit for the 2025 era. First, let's talk about its front design. Its round LED headlights are directly reminiscent of the classic Land Cruiser of the 1960s, but now they feature a modern LED signature ring, giving it a futuristic look. The large central grille, with its glowing Toyota logo, pays tribute to the old-school identity. The grille is wide and bold, giving the car a powerful and confident look. The front bumper is now more refined, yet still looks just as rugged, as if ready to tear through any terrain. Toyota has retained the square shape and prominent wheel arches of the previous FJ in terms of body lines and side profile. However, these lines have been given a sleeker and aerodynamic touch, making the car not only look powerful, but also more efficient, cutting through the air. The door design is also wide, reminiscent of the previous FJ, creating a rugged and adventurous feel as soon as you step inside. Coming to the rear section, the rear design remains as solid and clean. The spare tire, a hallmark of the classic FJ Cruiser, now comes with a modern cover. The rear LED taillights are designed with new technology, but their look is reminiscent of the previous FJ, meaning this car showcases a blend of old and modern from every angle. Regarding tire and wheel design, Toyota has installed 18-inch all-terrain tires with a tread pattern so deep that it's clear this car is unstoppable on any surface. The large alloy wheels give it a premium touch, while the rubber tires make it a true off-roader. Comparison: EVs versus hybrids versus FJ. Today's auto world is divided into three parts. On one side are fully electric vehicles like Tesla. On the other are hybrid and EV mix companies like BYD. And now, in the middle, comes the Toyota Land Cruiser FJ, which has completely upended the game by straddling the two. People are saying that Toyota has struck such a balance that electric companies will have to rethink their strategies. So, let's get straight to the comparison. EVs versus hybrids versus FJ. First, let's talk about charging time, which is the biggest problem for EVs. Fully charging an electric SUV like the Tesla Model Y or BYD Seal takes at least 40 to 60 minutes, even on a fast charger. And using a standard charger can take up to 6 to 8 hours. Now, imagine going on a long trip and running out of charge. You'll have to find a charging station. The Toyota FJ's advantage lies in its ability to combine both petrol and electric power sources. This means no charging hassles. Fill the tank and drive away. Its hybrid system automatically recovers energy and keeps the battery charged. Now, let's look at range. The Tesla Model Y has a range of approximately 530 kilometers. The BYD Atto 3 about 420 kilometers, while the Land Cruiser FJ's hybrid engine can deliver a range of approximately 901,000 kilometers on a full tank. This means that while EVs are limited by their short-term charge, the FJ can cover twice the distance without worry. This is why many people are now saying EVs are good, but a hybrid vehicle like the FJ is more reliable. Regarding maintenance costs, the battery pack and electric motor technology in EVs are expensive. If the battery fails, it can cost lakhs of rupees to replace it. The Toyota FJ, on the other hand, features a combination of a conventional engine and a hybrid system that can last for years without major repairs. Toyota is renowned for its reliability. This means the vehicle is not only powerful, but also reliable. Now let's talk about fuel consumption and running costs. Electric vehicles like Tesla and BYD are cheaper to charge. But when charging stations or electricity become more expensive, this difference diminishes. The Toyota FJ's advantage is that its fifth-gen hybrid engine uses gasoline more efficiently. Its fuel efficiency is approximately 12 or 15% higher than older models, meaning more distance with less fuel. This means no charging concerns like EVs and no fuel costs like gasoline cars. When it comes to off-road performance, the FJ completely wins the race. SUVs from Tesla and BYD are great for city and highway driving, but when it comes to rugged hills or desert terrain, the FJ is unmatched. Its E4 all-wheel drive system and hybrid torque delivery make it a true champion on all terrains. Strategy behind the move. Toyota's decision to introduce a hybrid beast, the Land Cruiser FJ, instead of launching a fully electric vehicle, is no coincidence. It's a well-thought-out strategy based on Toyota's philosophy of realistic transition. As the world races towards EVs, Toyota looked back and wondered, is every country really ready for electric? The answer was no. And this is where Toyota's real brains came into play. Toyota knows that EVs have a future, but the path isn't straight. Not every country has charging infrastructure, electricity is still generated from coal or diesel, and battery materials, like lithium and cobalt, are expensive and limited. So, if every vehicle went electric, the world would have to dig many new mines to produce enough batteries, a threat to the environment. That's why Toyota said, the future shouldn't just be electric, it should be sustainable. This philosophy led them to rely on hybrid technology, as it offers a middle ground, combining the power of petrol and the convenience of electric vehicles. The FJ Cruiser is a living example of this. Its fifth-gen hybrid engine is designed to reduce emissions, save fuel, and be charging-free. This means customers get electric-like performance, but without the hassle of charging. Toyota's strategy is clear. Until EVs become practical for everyone, hybrids will remain the only realistic option. This is what they call a realistic transition, a change that is gradual, steady, and easy for everyone. They understood that future vehicles should not just be zero emission, but smart emission. That is, they should pollute less, yet remain affordable and reliable for the general public. Toyota engineers also realized that the biggest fear of EVs is range anxiety. People are worried about when their batteries will run out. The hybrid engine, on the other hand, completely allays this fear, as it offers both. This is why Toyota is gradually incorporating this technology not only in the FJ, but also in other models like the Corolla Cross, RAV4, and Hilux. Now let's talk about its future impact. How the FJ Cruiser can become more than just a car, but also a trendsetter. Auto experts believe that the smart hybrid era will begin globally in the next 5 years, and Toyota has already paved the way for this. The FJ Cruiser is the first flag bearer of this new approach. The technology it boasts today will be seen in other Toyota vehicles in the future, albeit in a different form. For example, the self-charging hybrid system used in the FJ will eventually be incorporated into compact cars, MPVs, and even pickup trucks. The advantage of this will be that Toyota will maintain both fuel efficiency and low emissions in every segment. This will not only benefit users, but also have a significant positive impact on the environment. Toyota says that by 2030, more than 60% of its vehicles will be hybrid or electric. But their focus will be on variety of choice, meaning people won't be forced into a single technology. If someone wants a full EV, they'll get it. If someone wants a hybrid, they'll also get a great option. This is Toyota's smart game, a combination of flexibility and sustainability. Seeing the FJ Cruiser, other companies are now realizing that people don't just want trends, they want trust. And that trust can be provided by hybrid technology, which is neither entirely like old petrol engines nor completely battery-dependent. In the coming years, when roads become smarter and energy becomes cleaner, this hybrid technology will be the foundation of that change. Then people will say, Toyota was right all along. And the FJ Cruiser will be remembered as the car that, even amidst the noise of electric power, simply proved that true power lies not just in the battery, but in balance. Global market reaction. Shock in an EV-dominated world. When Toyota announced the return of the new Land Cruiser FJ, it sent shockwaves across the world. Auto experts, media outlets, and fans alike were all discussing why Toyota had taken such a step now. Given that today was supposed to be the era of electric vehicles, Toyota's launch of a hybrid beast felt like a silent explosion. People began to speculate that this wasn't just a car, but a silent counterattack from Toyota against companies that had cornered the market on EVs. Tesla, a company that considers itself the king of the electric world, is now wondering what will happen to the EV race if people start turning to hybrids again. Elon Musk's team hasn't commented openly, but according to industry reports, Tesla analysts are now closely studying Toyota's hybrid strategy. BYD, China's largest EV company, was also surprised by the launch. Because BYD's entire business model is based on batteries, Toyota has introduced a hybrid that can compete with EVs in range, performance, and efficiency, without the need for a charging station. This move was also a blow to Ford. The company has invested billions of dollars in its electric projects, but Toyota has shown that the future is not just about electric vehicles, but also about smart transitions. This is why many American auto experts said, Toyota hasn't joined the EV race. It has changed the rules. Will this move by Toyota stop the EV revolution? Or is it a new beginning? Do you think the Land Cruiser FJ will reign supreme? Share your opinion in the comments, and be sure to subscribe to the channel to be the first to receive such authentic auto updates.